Hey everyone, hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. Jack here with Python Addiction. I wanted to say thank you for everyone that is joining me early on a Sunday afternoon for clutch number 4. I know that this is an early live stream and it was a little bit last minute, but I went to peek in on clutch number 4 last night and noticed that we had a couple that were already out of their shell. I was hoping that I could do this tomorrow and give you guys a little bit more of a notice, but unfortunately that didn't happen in that regards there, so I kind of have to go with the flow when it comes to these live streams in making sure that I get the clutch while they're actually still some of them in the egg maybe. I mean, if they all come out like the last clutch that I did to where I didn't actually have to do a cutting, that's not a bad thing either. That just means that my timing is really good in that regards there. But I'm going to give everyone a couple of minutes to join up. Again, I want to say thank you to everyone that is following me, everyone that's joining me this early in the afternoon on a Sunday. I hope you guys are all doing well otherwise. And I see that a few are starting to join up. Thank you very much. So this particular pairing is with my Leopard Fireboy and my girl Bertha. My boy, I'm gonna actually grab him real quick because he's a little bit of a shy boy. Come here, baby boy. This is my leopard boy. This is the dad for this particular clutch, and he likes to hide. This is his normal thing when he is out and I hold him. I mean, he'll start stretching out and getting nice and comfortable, but it takes him a while. But he's one of my picky boys. He only eats live. He never eats anything else other than live. I didn't breed him at all last year because he had gone on a food strike for a while. So this is his first clutch since I've actually got him. I got him from Spade Reptiles a couple of years back. So he was listed as a proven het pied breeder. So we're going to, this pairing is essentially testing and verifying that. But he's my derpy little boy. He's a good boy though. Other than him balling up like a ball python, he's very kind. He's never struck at me or anything like that. He's got an absolutely adorable little face. Absolutely adorable little face. Huh, baby? Yeah. So I'm going to put him back and we're going to get right into this cutting. It's one of the nice things with having this new room. Things are a little bit more in reach now. So let's switch over to the overhead camera and let's get right into this. Hi Anna, thanks for joining. It's been a while. I'm glad that you're able to make it today. I see that Anna came in from Fire Mountain. Thank you very much for joining. So here we go. Oh, look at what we have. So, Bertha is just a normal pied, and my other boy there is Leopard as well as Fire. So, we have chances of getting normal pieds, fire pieds, and leopard pieds or leopard fire pieds in this mix, along with the different single genes as well. And it looks like I don't have to do too much actual cutting. Looks like this one started cutting here. Yeah, this one popped his head out. And we have 3 that are already out. So, well, right off the bat, we can see he proved that my boy proved out, and that we have an absolutely beautiful Leopard Pied. This is probably Leopard Fire, because if it was just Leopard, the outside rings would be a little bit more darker. So I'm going to call that a Leopard Fire Pied. Absolutely beautiful. And looks like we got a couple of leopards right out of the mix as well. Or that's a leopard. This looks like a fire. No, that's Leopard Fire. That looks almost like him. This is definitely leopard. And all of these, Bertha is a visual pied. I'm not pulling her out as she just got done eating yesterday. She is back on food, which is an absolutely great thing. But you gotta stay in there. But I didn't want to pull her out today, because that's when I went through and I did feedings yesterday. And I went through and checked in on eggs, because I checked in on this one, clutch number 4, and clutch number 5, which is going to be one of my cinnamon clutches with from Raven and my boy Athos. So I've got a banana clutch that's going to be coming up that's actually due this week. So do stay tuned for other live streams during the week, as that clutch is due to hatch on or about the 25th. So I didn't see any pips when I checked on them today, but I will be doing another live stream soon because they are due to hatch soon. So we'll get some more banana babies, and that'll mix in with the cinnamon and stuff like that, which is one of the things that I really like. So let's get right into this. We're going to kind of cut into this just a little bit. Everything looks like they've already all actually pipped, so this cutting isn't going to be too much of a cutting. Let's just kind of follow the natural areas to where this baby already cut their shell, and open it up a little bit more. And we have another pied. Look at that. Another beautiful pied baby right there. Now some of you are probably seeing some of that. The blood, the veins right there, that's absolutely nothing to be alarmed at. That's just the veins that are on the inside of the shell. That's how the blood flows when it's inside the egg and everything like that. So now we get another pied there, because I can see the whites on it. Definitely moving because the head was out originally, and it looks like a leopard pied. So now let's go to this one. Now these eggs were connected, and I left them that way because originally they were just too stuck together. So I'm just going to kind of continue to follow this cut that was already there by this particular baby. And we'll go off to the side here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Another pied. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, the odds when it comes to all of the babies in this, just like the other clutch that are not pieds, are guaranteed to be 100% het for pied. as Mom is a visual pied, but I basically have like a 25% chance of getting pieds for each egg. So this is really good odds so far. I've got 1, 2, 3 visuals out of that. And then let's see what this last one. Look at you, poke your head back in. We'll get you opened up a little bit more. And I'm using blunt scissors that have already been sterilized just before I started the stream here. So we're going to cut this one. And again, these last 3 right here are all stuck together, so me grabbing an individual egg is a little bit difficult. And look at that. Don't know how well you guys can see this. We'll zoom in just a little bit so you guys can possibly see this. But we have a 4th pied. The odds were definitely for me for this particular clutch. This is absolutely amazing. Yeah, there's another pied there. This one looks like it's possibly a fire pied. So, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So again, we got this pied baby here. This one looks like it will be just, because I can see some of, move my hand out of the way here, some of the darker rims here. This is probably just a leopard pied. This one here, it looks like it's going to be a lower white pied from the looks of it, but definitely the pied markings on this right there. There's the pied starting to show through there. So absolutely fantastic little clutch here. I am not going to complain one bit. That's 4 visuals out of this 6-egg clutch. That is absolutely fantastic results. Absolutely fantastic. So we'll do another little close-up here, showing off and moving these guys around. You guys stay in there. So what I will do, just like I normally do with all of these, since not all of these are out of their eggs yet, I will leave them right in this bin until they all come out. So that'll probably be about another 24 hours. And then they'll go into another bin exactly the same as this. I just layer it with several layers worth of paper towel that I dampen down to keep it humid, and then they go right back in the incubator until they shed. I'm just putting the saran wrap partially back on this, folding over the edge like I normally do, and let these guys just relax until they all come out of the egg. So I'm absolutely ecstatic with this particular clutch. I'm happy that I got the results that I was looking for. I mean, when I do the het pairings, it's always a gamble on how well you're going to hit the hets, on if you're gonna get visuals, you're not gonna get visuals, and you always, even with getting a snake from a reputable breeder, you always question whether or not what they told you for the genetics are actually true or not. So it's always a little bit of a gamble. Sorry, I got to get a little bit of my coffee here. Quick shout out to Robert over at Husbandry.pro, who had sent me this cup a while back. I love this cup. I love Husbandry.pro. They're an absolutely amazing group of people, amazing software. If you're looking at getting into using that software, because that's what I use to track, you can find a invitation link in the link below in the comment section, or the description of the video, not the comment section. And you'll also see a coupon code that will be listed there that'll actually get you 60 days for free if you want to give them a try out. I use them to track everything, all of my pairings, all of my feedings, my cleanings, every aspect of all of this, the breeding and everything that I do, and the upkeep and tracking of all of my reptiles. I use their software. So give them a try. And if you're just a small time collector, if you only have a couple of animals, you get the first 5 animals. If you're on the very basic plan, is free for life. You don't have to pay for it, and you get all of the basic tracking and everything like that right through that app for free. If you have larger amounts, they have just a small yearly subscription fee. It's very affordable, in my opinion, to go up in size if you have a slightly larger collection. For those of you that have stuck around, did you guys have any questions or anything like that on this particular clutch? Once again, this was just a 2-gene with my boy being, and his name is Bongo, by the way. With my boy Bongo, he's leopard and he's fire. So he's only 2 genes aside from the het for the piebald. And my girl Bertha is the bigger pied that I got, and she's just a normal visual pied. So it wasn't much as far as the genes that were there. I didn't get a normal. You won't get a normal if you're working with visual hets ever, because they will always have some type of a het in them. So it's something to think about if you're getting into breeding and you don't want to have just normals as part of what you're producing. If you're at least producing hets, that adds at least something to what you can do with them, with other people that can work with them. Because a new time breeder can use those hets to get visuals and get into the hobby of breeding themselves. So it's a good way to get into doing some of the production and making something that has a little bit more potential. Once again, Anna, thank you very much. I'm really happy with this particular pairing, with this result for this particular clutch. Also, Anna, since you can hear, how is this audio coming across? Please let me know in the chat. I know that a couple of other people have said that it's been coming across for the live streams a little bit low. So I wanted to make sure that the adjustments that I made today have changed or fixed that to where people can hear me good. Again, I can't hear, so I'm just looking at a little bit of that graph as far as the where the spikes are on the audio to see if it's coming across good or not. All right, thank you very much on that, Anna. So I'm going to get ready to go through and switch to the Patreon after party. If you're not familiar with what that is, if you're a Patreon supporter for as little as $1 a month, you can actually get access to some of the behind the scenes stuff. And I also do a after party, just a live stream with just for those Patreon members, to kind of discuss the direction that I'm going with this particular clutch, and as a way to say thank you for all of your support. So if you're interested in joining on or supporting me and the channel through Patreon, you're welcome to do that. The link to do that will be in the description, and it's the patreon.com/Python Addiction if you're looking me up that way. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone that took their time out of this early Sunday afternoon to come and visit. And I'm going to jump on over there. Until next time, guys, I'm Jack. I love you all. And you've been watching Python Addiction.